Oh my goodness, bro. My mic was on mute the whole time. Oh my goodness, bro. My this is why I check every live stream. I check my every live stream, and I thought I was getting annoying. I check to see if my live stream is working properly, but I don't do it this time, and I'm already 16 minutes in, and now the time that I did not check my live stream, it's the time that my that I forgot to unmute my mic. So I've been just yappering for it's been yappering for like 16, 15 minutes straight without realizing it. Come on now. Okay. This is why I check every live stream. I check my I feel like a mosquito's biting me right now. Every live stream, and I thought I was getting annoying. I check to see if my live stream is working properly, but I don't do it this time, and I'm already 16 minutes in. There he goes. All right, let me check Twitch now. All right, let me check. There you go. For crying out loud, brother. The one day I did not check my live stream to see if it's smooth and running and audio's working and whatnot. You know how every single live stream I'm like, hold on, let me go check to see if it's working. That's what I say every day, or every time I live stream at least. I didn't say that this time. I just kind of just kept talking. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do that. I have to do it to make sure it works. But now I'm gonna have to re-say it. Let me go back. Right? I'm gonna go back, and I know everything was muted. Oh, damn it. Yep, it was. Oh well. Okay. Well, I'm kind of have to summarize what I just said earlier because I don't want to say the whole thing again. Now my audio's working fine. Everything's working fine. Thank you for telling me. Um, Pretty much what I was summarizing my day. I was summarizing everything, just to summarize my day and summarize the summary. Um, I helped with decorations. I was looking into RVs, and I was looking into like pretty much RVs, a small tiny house living. Um, Mostly RVs because of moving in the oil field. Some jobs to make it easier for me too. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna stay in one area with an RV or hop around in West Texas. Probably stay in one area so it's more cheaper for rent. So that's why I was looking into RVs. Um, I was looking into, also not today. but this past weeks, also looking into getting in. I like this shirt. I was looking into because I haven't updated my closet in years. I haven't gotten like a new wardrobe in years. So I just buy one shirt every year, seems like, or get it on Christmas or my birthday. I would get a shirt or something like that. I'm not really much of a. I don't really focus too much on that. But now I really wanted to get into like first impressions and whatnot. So I was looking into Western style clothing, and I've already worn Western style clothing, but not as much at all. Um, I've had boots. It's not the you know I've kind of wore it for a season, and that was it. Or when I was working, I wore it too as well. But now I want to get back to it. I want to get the whole wardrobe the same way, so I don't have to have multiple styles, just one style, or maybe two. Kind of like these types of t-shirts. Still, they're very comfortable. Um, and of course, stick with my OG Adidas sweats. For the overall, that's that. Um, Looking into the books, looking into live streaming, enhancing my live streaming. I have inspiration. I have inspiration. Damn, I just got a notification. I have inspiration of some live streamers. Got this one live streamer who has all kinds of overlays and all kinds of tools. Utilize this streamer bot and be able to push out notifications. Pretty cool, and have interactions with the live stream, which is amazing. I want to get into that so that but that's when I would maybe in the later future. Just looking into that and how they run their live streams, their shows and whatnot. It's inspiring. So also looking into that. Yeah. For the most part, that was it. And of course, politics. I'm not really. God, that's a whole nother question and whatever. I think this is driving me crazy. I shouldn't get into it too much anymore. And that's about it. That is about it, Phyllis. That's what I did today. Now, I was thinking about for this live stream because I feel like my live stream's been the same thing about just talking on the camera and that's it. I think I'm going to be doing some more research. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I've been doing. I'm ready to just kind of look around and kind of still shop around for the RVs, kind of see what the prices look like, kind of see what kind of Western style I'm kind of trying to show you guys. Looking into, I'm gonna just pretty much
Golden Honey said,
do that.
Hello, how are we?
Golden Honey. How golden is your honey? I don't know why. I just had to say it. I'm doing pretty good, by the way. How are you doing? How was work today? Not too bad, not too bad.
Golden Honey said, why you giving sad?
Am I? Nah, maybe I'm just a little tired. Not sad at all. I'm doing okay. I need to remember to do my Spanish lesson before 12 o'clock. I'll probably do it on the live stream if I have to.
Golden Honey said, you did not say it confident enough for me. Ashwani Kumar Singh said, Chris, my brother, how are you?
Hello,
Golden
Ash.
Honey
Welcome in,
said.
brother.
Triangular flag, triangular flag, triangular flag.
Red flags? I'm doing pretty good there. How's that? Now Ash, I've seen Ash too, and you're here too. You made my demeanor more better. You know, I'm just tired too. So I'm probably gonna show you my screen and kind of mess around, and I kind of show you what I've
Ashwani
been
Kumar
doing too.
Singh said. Hee. 4K plus CBB said. WSG father sleep.
What's going on,
Ashwani
4K,
Kumar Singh
man? I see you come in and
said.
out these past days.
How is everybody?
Everybody's coming in the same time. I got like 3 of you guys came in the same time. It's like almost coordinated. You coordinated. Yeah, I feel like it was coordinated. Telepathy.
Golden Honey said. I'm good over here. Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Telepathy LOL.
I'm good over there. Awesome. How was your In-N-Out burger yesterday? Man, you made me want
4K plus
In-N-Out burger
CBB
now.
said. Whenever I play Fortunate with friends, seeing your name on there is saddening to see, like 15W since online loudly crying face. 4K plus CBB said. Fortnite. Golden
15 weeks
Honey
ago, huh?
said. So delicious. Golden Honey said. I messed it up. 4K plus
What do you mean
CBB
you messed it up?
said. I hate autocorrect.
Boom. And there we go.
Ashwani Kumar Singh said. You didn't play Fortnite in ages.
Yeah, man, I haven't played Fortnite in apparently 15 weeks.
Golden Honey said. I messed that in and out up.
Oh, all right. Man, now you got me wanting some In-N-Out. I respect that in California, man. That's what I only respect. What other fast food places you got over
Ashwani
there that's
Kumar
good?
Singh said. Damn.
Yeah, I know. Guess I haven't felt the urge to play some games or anything like that.
Golden Honey said. I've been craving some Wingstop.
Okay, here's another Wingstop. Um, have you had Buffs, aka Buffalo
Golden
Wild
Honey
Wings?
said. Some mango habanero and garlic parm wings with extra done fries. Golden Honey
Some mango
said.
and garlic.
I have not.
Just
Golden Honey said.
Oh, come on.
People told me it's dog water.
Oh no, man. Wingstop is good, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's obviously better than kind of like any wings place you go to, Wingstop. But I would say Buffs is just a slight better, in my opinion. All right, in my opinion, it just feels like it's more juicy. The meat. What do you think, 4K? What's your preferred wing
Golden Honey
place?
said. Not you dissing the stop.
Nah, man, dude, Wingstop is pretty good, and I've
4K
been
plus
having this big
CBB
old debate with my
said.
bigger brother.
RN I'm looking at my sad air fryer chicken strips and thinking about Wingstop's greatness, pensive face. Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Chris, how is the weather in Texas? Started feeling cold or not? Golden
Ooh.
Honey said, go eat them dog water wings.
Come on, why you this impulse like that? Texas's weather has been
Golden
feeling pretty
Honey
good so far.
said,
Um,
add some sauce to them chicken strips, no shaming your game.
um, Texas, I think that its first cold front came in last week, so it's amazing. It's been so
4K
good.
plus CBB said, also which part of Texas are you?
It's been so awesome, by the way. Yeah, this cold front, and then next week, it's supposed to hit around the 30s, so it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I've been waiting for this cold front, like a big cold front to hit. So, um, I'm in the south. I'm in the
Golden
south of
Honey
Texas.
said, Wingstop still open to heat.
Wingstop. Yeah, I've been having this big
Golden
old
Honey
debate with my bigger brother about
said,
that.
South Yuck.
South yuck. Come on. It's not. It's not like. I think South is good, man. What's a good spot in Texas, man? I just like Texas. You know, Austin, New York. Well, Houston is a little bit. I feel like it's a little. I've only been there like very few times, so I can't say too much about it. Dallas, fancy, very fancy place. Kind of makes me almost want to live there. Dallas, Fort Worth, countryside. Kind of feels like a country. I haven't really been there too much to be honest. The west side is like very
4K plus CBB
very dead.
said, I've been thinking about trying new battle royale games like Apex. Ashwani Kumar Singh
Apex, I think you'll
said,
like it honestly.
great here also I am feeling awesome, little chilly in the morning, hoodie season coming soon.
Man, I can't wait for it, man. I want to do some. I'm gonna go do a little camping trip
Golden Honey
with John
said,
and Thomas.
Apex used to be so lit.
I feel like you, yeah, I feel like you would. I think 4K would like Apex. I just have a feeling.
4K plus CBB
I love the
said, so you play Apex? Golden Honey said, it's kinda dying now.
uh I have not played it. I've seen gameplay. I've watched some gameplay, but I haven't played it personally. No. You know. But guys, I really. You guys like the winter more or the summer more? Ah, man, I can't really answer that one myself. I like
Ashwani
all
Kumar
the
Singh
seasons.
said, yo 4K what does your name means brother? Golden Honey said, winter. 4K plus
Winter, all
CBB
right.
said, I'm trying to see whether I like Apex or Overwatch more.
What is Overwatch? I gotta say, I forgot. Oh, damn. I haven't heard about Overwatch.
Golden Honey said, bruh, during winter even if it's cold you can make yourself cozy with blankets, during summer you can only take off so much.
Good
4K
point.
plus CBB
Good point.
said, it's an old name I made when I was 6, is a band name abbreviated.
When I was 6. Oh, Overwatch. Sounds like a familiar game, but I don't remember.
Golden Honey said, I used to be in a Fortnite clan.
Fortnite clan. A Fortnite
Golden
clan?
Honey said. Cringe.
I don't understand. I don't even know there's such a thing as a clan, Fortnite clan.
4K plus CBB said. For King and Country 4KC and I added BB to it for basketball.
Word case, added the BB for basketball. Ah, now, yeah. You said that before, but I forgot about it. But now it makes sense for sure. I was looking into RVs, brothers.
4K
Can you see
plus
what I'm seeing
CBB
here?
said. I couldn't care less about that band now. Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Oh, great abbreviation there, man.
I was looking into this RVs. You know how I wanted to do an RV park in the future, and I might even probably use this to go travel and what do you call it? What do you call it? We're living in the oil field. Maybe I'm just kind of throwing my thoughts out there. It's not as crazy as I thought it was as far as the price goes. Some of these used ones are not that bad. Something like this, maybe. Probably pull it with my van. My van could pull it for sure.
Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Yo Chris, what happened to your van work?
My van works. It's good. I think that some of the RV parks don't. Some they do not. They want you to have a professional like plumbing system for you to for you to use their park. But I still gonna want to do my deal there. I feel like this is pretty decent, pretty spacious. I like it.
Ashwani Kumar Singh said. You are planning to buy RV.
What? It's an idea. I'm not. It's something that I might do.
Golden
Might
Honey
in the
said.
future.
Trade a paper clip up to a RV.
What'd you say? Trade a paperclip up to a RV. It's like one of those videos. Damn.
Golden Honey said. Yup.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Man, let me tell you first, it's an awesome plan.
Hey, do you have a lot of RVs over there? And you guys don't have
Golden
a lot of
Honey
RVs over there
said.
in
How much
India.
longer do you think you got to save?
How much longer do you think you got to save for what? For the RV? To get my CDL, maybe if I do get one. To
Golden Honey
to get a
said.
house.
I heard mold grows in RV. Golden Honey
I heard
said.
mold grows in RV.
Yup, for an RV. Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Nay, we don't have RV concept in India.
Uh, yeah, it does grow. If you don't take care of your RV, it does. You could have a mold problem. Could have a mold problem. My big brother has an RV actually, and it's like a 35-foot one. I think it's pretty spacious and big. Pretty big. Really nice too. I think for that length. And then the prices is not actually that bad. Like
Golden Honey
you're not gonna
said.
break your arm or
Have you seen the circus in India?
no, I have not seen the circus in India. But I can only imagine now. Wow, I just heard some noise. Weird. I'm tripping out now, am I? Trail runner. All right. Well, that looks like a vibe, man. That's all I need, honestly. Look
Ashwani
at that.
Kumar Singh said. I pray you get everything you want, can't wait to see your RV live, man. Golden Honey
But
said. I buy us one.
you know what? But like in the same time, I think if I were to travel a lot, I think it would still be in the van. In the van, so I could like get up and go and like kind of drive everywhere downtown and all that. Because it's kind of hard to drive this big old clanker around um around everywhere. And plus, I won't even want to, you know, pull this in my van anyways, all over the place. It'll be like in a spot for the majority of the time, one area. It's only 15,000, man. See, it's not that bad.
Golden
I
Honey
mean, the
said.
quality is okay. I mean, it's not.
Clanker is a slur for AI.
Yeah, it's isn't it a isn't a slur for like a robot?
Golden Honey said. I heard they be smelling like caca a little. Ashwani Kumar Singh
What?
said. Never stop your live streams ever.
I hope to kind of just continue doing my live streams, whatever I do. But my goal would be to kind of travel or kind of hang out with you guys. I think that's the main goal is to kind
Golden
of
Honey
hang out with you guys.
said. RVs like if you don't care for them.
Oh yeah, man. I've you have to put some special chemical into the into those tanks, the holding tanks. You have to put it every 3 months or every 2 months. You gotta pour a special chemical down there so that it doesn't starts to smell. But yeah, you're right. If you just leave it and you keep just using it, it does starts to smell like sewage. Have you guys heard of this? This is like a impossible is kind of like a kind of, what do you call this? Like a it's a boxable. It's a future of how housing. You just kind of like Legos,
Golden Honey said. A mobile home.
This is kind of it's a casita. It's a
Golden Honey said, I know you will be cold up in that house.
no, you give me what in there?
Ashwani Kumar Singh said, yeah, I saw this concept. Amazon also sells it.
Yeah, it's like a fold. Yeah, it's like a foldable house, but like this one's supposed to be like
Golden Honey
pretty well made.
said, did it get cold when you were in the RV?
My van, because I don't have my RV. I don't have uh an RV right now. My
Golden Honey
brother, on the other hand, he
said,
does.
van.
But the van, yeah, it did. It did. I mean, it does. But I installed a diesel heater in there, and I have other
Ashwani
warming
Kumar Singh said,
things.
he was boiling when he was in his van. Ashwani Kumar Singh said,
Yeah,
face with
it
tears of
was
joy,
pretty
face
hot.
with tears of joy.
Yeah, so it was pretty hot, and I was actually looking into one of those kind of ceiling AC units.
Golden Honey said, oof.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty hot. I was using fans. I didn't really have, and my AC my AC went out, so that sucked. Which I fixed it, but my AC went out,
Golden Honey
and that kind of
said,
come on.
you needed to open them windows.
Oh yeah, trust me. I opened all the windows, and it was still pretty hot. You know, I was looking into that 12-volt AC unit. Let me see if I could find it. I made a deal with these guys, but I didn't.
Ashwani Kumar Singh said, 91 degrees was there and was using fan and sweating as hell.
Where is it at? I think it's this one. Yep, this is the one, man. Oh shoot, they dropped the price. They dropped the price. This is the a 10,000 BTU. Remember this one, Ash? I was supposed to install this one in my van. 10,000 BTU should be well over enough for the van. It should cool off
Golden Honey
the van easy.
said, a banned dollar banknote.
Yeah, man. It used to cost like I think 1,100 if I remember.
Ashwani Kumar Singh said, yup.
Oh wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, it has an option with the heater. So I guess they kind of dropped the price what like 50 to 100 bucks. 10,000 BTU, man. It's a pretty good deal, man.
Ashwani Kumar
Not gonna
Singh
lie.
said, more than 1,000 it was.
Yeah, it was like 1,100, I think. That is with the shipping too.
Golden Honey said, where will you get the power from solar?
So I do have some solar power, and I have like a 600, I'm around 600 amp hour battery system in the van. Um, but this would be good if I were to be plugged in somewhere, so I won't have to worry about power. But this is a 12-volt system, and it doesn't use that much power as a regular AC unit, so it should last a little longer than an actual regular AC unit. See this dude? What the heck? You know, so, and it's very small and thin and whatever. It's pretty nice. I'm going to install this one day. You know, right now I cannot just drop 1,000 bucks. Right? I cannot. Well, actually, I did reach out to these guys and they said they would reimburse me. So, but I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna have the time to do this, to cut a hole and whatever. dude. That what? Yeah, and I probably would install this in the
Golden
RV
Honey
too.
said. Reimburse you for what?
So the deal was back a couple months ago. I reached out to these guys right here, and they said if I were to if I were to
Ashwani
buy the
Kumar
unit,
Singh said. Do it on live whenever you plan to install it.
that's the plan. If I were to buy the unit, right, install it, I'll have to make a video or a live stream. Yeah, I have to make a live stream or a video of the whole process, and then they would reimburse me the whole like $1,000, whatever the price was, and they write a review and honest review and whatnot. But that was a couple months ago,
Golden
and I'm
Honey
like, damn, I got back
said.
into the house and I never had,
Okay. Period.
yeah, I never had time to do it. So I'm like, should I, you know, if I do it, I have to commit to the whole project, you know. I'm sure they're, they will still do it. Yeah, and I probably would install this exact same unit in the RV too if I do buy an RV. But yeah, that's
Ashwani
pretty much
Kumar
it.
Singh said. Set up cameras set up along with live so that you can upload the video too after the live.
Yep, that's the plan. That's the plan. Because these monsters up here, this AC unit, these monsters freaking like they're electric guzzlers, man. They take a lot of power. I think they're like a 24-volt system, I think. And power consumption is a lot. But if you're plugged in into an RV spot, you're chilling, so it doesn't even matter really. But see this is not that
Golden
bad,
Honey
15 bucks,
said.
$1,000.
Can't you upgrade the battery?
Can't you upgrade the battery? Oh yeah, I could upgrade my battery system if I wanted to. Battery systems are pretty expensive. Damn it, buddy. I was looking into like a 25 footer. I think that's pretty good amount. We got a video here. That's right. It's awesome. Damn, but just that's all right. So right as soon as you come in, you're greeted in the restroom, bro. That's I don't know. I don't know about that one, bro. It's not that bad. I like this guy right here. He has a lot going on. There's no way this is real. I told you guys I was looking into something like this, fellas. I'm gonna start wearing something like this. Western style, representing true Texan, right? Nah, let me not be cringe, right? I'm gonna save this website here. Peaky Blinders, man. Ah man, it's glitching here. Gotta start cleaning out my tabs, man. I have like a billion tabs open here. So this is all like closed right here. All these tabs right here is closed. How's your study sessions, by the way, Ash? How's everything with you with your study sessions? 4K, I think you just left, huh? Golden honey. Probably get some Waterburger tomorrow. Yeah, probably gonna get some Waterburger. Not Waterburger. In and out. I do like Waterburger too. I've been eating a lot of it because my buddy John's been craving the chicken strips, man. He's been eating all the chicken strips. That he got me addicted to it. He got me addicted to the chicken
Golden
strips.
Honey said, "What's your go-to fast food right now?"
Pete Terry's. Pete Terry's all the way. But it's been Waterburger actually. Like this fast
Golden
few
Honey
months.
said, "Ooh,
It's not a big fast food restaurant. It's let me see if I can show you. There it is. Boom. This is it right here. Oh man. Look at that. Pete Terry's. Oh, that looks so good, man. I want to eat
Golden Honey
it.
said,
That was
you should also show me your routing numbers."
my what? My routing numbers? Why'd you say that? Did I expose it or what?
Golden Honey said, "Yup, for your bank account."
What? I'm so confused. Why'd you say that for?
Golden
My
Honey
routing number up there or what?
said, "Show me them Tahi."
I think I did look up a routing number up in here. Am I exposing myself right now?
Golden Honey said, "You did not show MLMAOOO."
Okay, because I mean, couple weeks. I mean, last week I was like, man, what's can't find my routing number for so and so for this bank, and I'm like, damn, how do you know?
Golden Honey
So this
said,
this one is
"Who
my
you
go
bank
to
with?"
my go to fast food restaurant right here. Also, I've been eating a lot of
Golden
Whataburger.
Honey said, "I'm about to close my account for Wells Fargo."
Wells Fargo, man, I've heard bad things about them. Why? What's going on with you? They're uh, they're messing you up or what?
Ashwani Kumar Singh said, Well, someone lost his wallet once.
Ah.
Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Hee.
Yeah. You remember that? Damn, that was a harsh time for me, man. That was a vulnerable time for me. Look at that. What else? Well, there. I've been going to this guy for
Golden Honey
Waterburger.
said.
Been going to this Waterburger.
Nope, my father opened that account for me when I was a child and he can still see all my transactions and remove money if he wanted to. Ashwani
Holy
Kumar
smokes,
Singh
dude.
said. So it's possible he can leak the routing number lol. Golden Honey said. So I need a new account face with peeking eye. Op reaction said. Yo doctor.
Op
Op
reaction.
reaction
Welcome back.
said. Good morning.
Good morning. Good evening. Good morning for you. Good morning. Beautiful, man. Waterburger. I've been eating a lot of this and P-Terry's. Today we had Panda. There, yeah. Yeah, it is possible that my routing number is leaked because I did lose my wallet like on a Sunday at Walmart. I remember exactly. I wasn't streaming that day because I don't stream on Sundays. I was like at Walmart getting food
Op
and I lose my
reaction
card and then I freaking lose
said.
it at the get and
How are you?
walk into the
Golden Honey
parking lot.
said. Dang, I'm so sorry, disappointed face.
But the good news is I reordered all my credit cards. So and I changed, should be able to change the card numbers or whatever. So that's the good news.
Golden
At
Honey
least
said. One time I lost $50 and I still think about it. Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Only Thomas was your lifeguard that time. Golden Honey
yeah.
said. Like what could I have done with him? Op
I
reaction
mean
said. Hand purple blue piece.
I mean to be honest, I had like I think in that in my wallet that I lost, I had like 200. How much money did I have in there? The $200 in there. Oh, that hurt, big time. Or $100 at least, $200. So that hurt me. You know how much you could do with $200? You know how many like In and Out burgers you could get? um,
Golden Honey said. Dang, I would be depressed.
trust me, man. I went live streaming the next day, and yeah, I was sad, big time. Ash was there. Um, yeah, it was, but
Ashwani Kumar
also
Singh said. Yeah man.
also I had other good news. I had like two credit cards that I took out of my wallet and I put it somewhere. Like maybe I put it in I put it in my pocket. So I had two credit cards to continue my van life trip, and that saved my butt. So
Ashwani
that
Kumar
saved me
Singh
big time.
said. We both were sad that day BCZ of my exam result. Golden Honey said. I have never stolen anything from a wallet and it has happened to me multiple times when I find lost ones. Golden Honey
Damn.
said. Always turn them in, like let us remember that golden rule. Ashwani Kumar Singh said. And your wallet got lost.
Yeah.
Golden Honey said. What was your exam result? Are you okay?
Ash is going to pass this time. That's the thing. We're at May. We're gonna count down at May 26th. Is it May 26th? Exact day. We're gonna we're gonna root for Ash, and he's gonna pass that test, and he's gonna get that dream job that he's been talking about. I know it.
Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Yeah, it was a long ago. Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Yeah, brother.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yep, man. I had some good times in that van trip. Hopefully, I'll be able to do that again pretty soon.
Golden Honey said. Y'all scared me so bad, bruh, pouting face. I thought we were taking about medical results.
What? Oh, really?
Golden
Oh,
Honey said. Talking.
I'm reading back the messages, and I could see why you think that now. Whoops. Didn't mean to frighten you there, Golden Honey. How are you doing, by the way? Operation. How's the house? Did you have the internet now? Are we good with internet?
Golden Honey said. And you also said rooting for him like crazy work. I was like, dang, the result must have been pretty dire. Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Na Golden, sorry for scaring you, lol.
Well, you know what? Talking about results or exams, I have not I have not gone to the doctors and had like any exam for like pretty much 5 years.
Golden Honey said. Bruh, I don't believe in God and I was about to pray for yat. Golden Honey said. Take you behind that to that doctor.
Yeah, I should go to the doctor. Um, I do not have insurance though, any health insurance or anything like that. Maybe I should wait until I get a some like health insurance or something.
Golden Honey
Obamacare?
said. Obamacare.
I don't even know how that
Ashwani Kumar
works.
Singh said. Well, I have sciatica and I don't have time to visit the doctor too.
What is that? I forgot. What is that?
Sciatica.
Psych. What the freak?
Sciatica.
Sciatica? I didn't even know.
Golden Honey said.
Sciatica.
You need to make a certain amount of money. You should see if you qualify so they can take care of them teeth and that body.
You need to make a certain amount of money. You see if you qualify. Take care of them teeth and that body. Yeah. Obamacare. Damn. Let's get some free health care, man. Nah. I know I should get always kind of like get a yearly checkup on my especially that I'm getting older now. Get my
Golden
yearly
Honey
checkup.
said. Hey, that's what the programs are there for, to help society.
Well, it sucks that a lot of people take advantage of good things.
Ashwani Kumar Singh said, I have this pain mostly occurs when you sit for a long time or literally don't do any sort of physical activity. Golden Honey said, bruh.
Ah, man. Sciatica. It doesn't even. Wow, I didn't even know that.
Op Reaction said, I was making a short.
Oh, really? Was it
Golden
on your
Honey
channel? Did you
said,
post it?
if taking advantage means making sure you get medicine and preventive care so you don't die, then yes, they take advantage of.
Nah, man. Well, I'm thinking, you know, well,
Op
I don't know
Reaction
actually. Yeah.
said, in my Dr. FTA Fat Gaming channel.
Send the link. Send the link. I don't know how exactly. To be honest, I'll be honest with you, going honey for this one. I don't
Op
know
Reaction
exactly how
said,
Obamacare works and
one
whatnot.
game is getting viral, so I am trying this game.
I heard that like it's not a it's an expensive system. I'm not sure exactly. I don't know, so I can't really put my input in that one. Okay, throw the link over here. Op reaction. I want to see that that short. And Ash, I hope that sciatica, however you say it, I hope that's curable. I hope that's it's not a too
Golden Honey
too bad of a
said,
situation there.
hey, you should see how them programs work, and if you qualify so you can prioritize you. Health prevention is key and early detection of many things are essential.
Yeah, it's true. Are you a pro vaccine guy? Golden Honey and Op Reaction
Op
Ash.
Reaction said, my friend got 2 million on that game short, even he is not a gamer XD.
Holy smokes,
Ashwani
2 million
Kumar
views?
Singh said, yeah, we say it like it. Golden Honey said, yes.
You're a pro vaccine guy.
Op Reaction said, vaccine guy, what you mean?
Vaccine. Vaccine guy. Like you're to inject vaccines to prevent, well, I guess to prevent, it's
Golden Honey
supposedly supposed to prevent
said,
you from getting sick or
pro
what.
vaccine, but pro is your body, so if you don't want one, do not take it.
Well, I see it as this, Golden Honey. You know, I've seen a lot of negative
Op
reactions
Reaction
from
said, yeah, in my childhood I did vaccine.
you know,
Op Reaction said, but not injected COVID vaccines.
I've seen some negative effects, like in a chart, especially the COVID-19 one. I feel like that was too quick, and I feel like there's going to be conditions, health conditions because of that. It was too quick, and technology's not that crazy advanced for us to make vaccines in like a month. That was crazy. I don't agree with that. Like if you could, you want to
Ashwani
argue
Kumar Singh
uh,
said, yeah, I mean, I don't know, my body have no reaction of vaccine.
I would say maybe if you're talking about vaccines that was made for like years and years and years of studies back then, maybe you have a point. But like I was very much skeptical to the especially the COVID-19 one.
Op reaction. Said. Metal yellow first red.
So I didn't take it. I didn't take it, and then when they started making people take it, if you couldn't, you have to take it in order for you to work. That was crazy. And then now I've seen a lot of people with getting some side effects, and I've heard people dying when they took it. Like 15 minutes, they said after they took it, a lot of people died. I've heard that kind of like, well, maybe he had a bad reaction, whatever the
Ashwani
case
Kumar
is.
Singh. Said. Yeah, I had 2 vaccines and I didn't have any effects.
You're talking about the COVID one specifically, because I think maybe the
Golden
COVID
honey.
vaccines.
Said. Bruh, there is negative effects for anything, even walking into a store and accepting a receipt increases your chances of cancer. Yes, everything has risk, but the risk of getting things like polio. Op reaction. Said. Yeah, I also heard that. Ashwani Kumar Singh. Said. It depends what vaccines are made available.
I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm not like anti-vaccines right now. Right now, in this point in time, I'm not like anti-vaccines for everything. I feel like there's probably some vaccines, the more established ones that's been studied on for
Ashwani Kumar
years
Singh.
and years. Maybe
Said.
you have a point there,
Yeah, I had COVID vaccine.
but I feel like the COVID vaccine was. I think it was made in like 1 month. And
Op reaction.
I don't like
Said.
that.
They also did a
I
business
mean,
on
for me at
vaccines.
least.
Every country made different vaccines. Ashwani Kumar Singh. Said. I had Covishield, I guess.
And even the people who got vaccines still got the vaccine, still got sick, and still felt the same things that I felt when I didn't get the vaccine and got sick. It's like, what the heck, bro? What the heck, bro? I got COVID 3 times, and you guys saw the third
Golden
time.
honey. Said. You do know how vaccines work.
Of course, I do know how vaccines work. I mean, yeah, they inject a little bit of the deal, and you try to your body tries to get immune to it. But I'm talking about, like, let's just say you get injected, and then but then like you still get sick 2 times after that, again and again, and then you still feel the same thing. Like my even my
Golden
family felt.
honey. Said. Not immune to it.
I mean, my body, right? They felt this. The people who got sick felt the exact same thing that I was feeling, and I got it without no vaccines. And me, my brother, and all the people who didn't take it still felt the exact same things. I think. I mean, I
Op
feel like
reaction. Said. Yogathis. Ashwani Kumar Singh. Said.
I don't know, man.
I
I
didn't
just
have
don't
COVID
didn't
ever
feel
even
comfortable
before the
with that
COVID.
that COVID-19 vaccine, especially that one. But that's the beauty of you know, kind of like deciding if you want to do it yourself. I personally disagree with it, but if you don't, I thought I was dumb. For the people who took it, you think it's dumb
Ashwani
if you.
Kumar Singh. Said. Vaccine.
I didn't have COVID ever, even uh before the vaccine. Well, that's good. That's good.
Golden honey. Said. Never said you should be forced to don't take one.
Yeah, that was my biggest problem. They were actually forcing people. If you didn't, if you, uh, they were forcing people to take it. That was my
Ashwani
biggest
Kumar
problem.
Singh. Said. Yup.
because it was a public health hazard or whatever, something like that. That's their excuse.
Golden Honey said. Force how?
Well, the military, they had to, and they had no choice. The military, people who had jobs, if you didn't take it, you would be fired, and then you won't be able to feed your family. I think that's kind of in a way, force. Yeah, they have their own. Business has the right to. The establishments have the right to do whatnot, but like it was kind of almost forced. And I think I'm not sure of other countries and whatnot. Maybe Ash could. I don't know.
Ashwani Kumar Singh said. Alright Chris, I'll catch you later going for the walk with my dog and then sit and study. Golden Honey said. Yeah, they are private entities, so they can choose to do that, just like you can choose who you want in and put your home.
Um, I've seen. I mean, a lot of even the government jobs. I feel like you had to be required. All the government jobs had to be required to do it in order to be in. I think um, I might be wrong. You have to kind of check this. Like traveling, you had to take it. You had to show this. You had to when you were traveling. You had to show vaccine. You had to be vaccinated. You had to have a card when you go travel. So I'm like, wow. So they're to an extent to you cannot even travel unless you have a specific card that says you were vaccinated, or you had to prove somehow that you have the vaccine. All right, Mr. Ash, if I didn't say it,
Ashwani
good luck
Kumar
with your.
Singh said. Take care everybody, eat good, sleep good, hustle good, take care of your loved ones, ciao. Golden Honey said. They are private entities.
Um, good one. Have a
Ashwani
good one.
Kumar Singh said. Chris, don't forget to
Oh
take your
shit.
Spanish lessons.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Have a good walk. Uh, Remember to stretch your back, and have a good study there, Ash. God bless. Jesus Christ's name. um, the private? No, I don't think you know all the some of these. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest, but even
Ashwani Kumar Singh
government jobs
said.
and
Alright, see
airlines,
you soon, hallelujah.
even airlines and whatever. Hallelujah, man. Boom. Well, I bet even grocery stores or something like that. I bet in the future, man, they're gonna do something like this until you can't buy or sell until you
Golden
have
Honey
some sort of mark.
said. Lots of jobs require things like that. My job requires me to have TB tests, so that's how they want to do business, but no one forced you to take one.
I think a test is like normal, but they're like they kind of like you're not gonna be able to work. You're not gonna be able to work with us until you inject yourself with this. I think a drug test is a normal deal. That makes sense for them to say you're not gonna work with us until you take a vaccine or whatever.
Golden Honey said. It is their company.
Well, technically, I guess, right? But wouldn't that be unconstitutional though? To start saying, that it's okay to for them to do that. I feel like there has to be a limit for companies. There has to be some sort of limits and limitations for a company to kind of like,
Golden Honey said. Yeah, no, because they didn't T-force yet.
I don't know. I just don't I don't like that at all. I don't like that personally. And maybe well, can I say something? Another thing, I want to bring up this point about forcing. There is a lot of states and cities, well, a lot of
Golden
cities
Honey
that you could not,
said. Of course.
you could not, you couldn't go to church. They didn't want you to go to gatherings, right? You had to stay home. There's a lot of videos of where they were paintballing or like paintballing you to go back in the house in certain cities. They were forcing you to go inside the house and stay in lockdown. Um, and you could not go to any gatherings in specific cities and stuff like that. So I think that was forcing. That legit is the definition of forcing. You know, you're gonna go to churches or events or places. They're shutting down. Like the only thing that was open was like grocery stores. The only thing that was open was like grocery stores and hospitals and like very important things. But they legit, they closed down everything. And there's videos about this. And there's like paintballing the like regular people to go back inside, screaming at them like, "What? What is that?" So, so all this is just kind of threw a red flag when it came to the vaccines and the and whatnot, what they're capable of. And I could already predict the future of what will happen. And it's gonna make sense, but like until like I feel like technology and
Golden Honey
is gonna be implemented in
said.
this.
It was a pandemic, we did not know what we were up against, and what we could see is just people literally dying.
Ah, now there's an excuse there. No, 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 no. That is forcing, no matter what. That was completely forcing, you know. And they were saying that, and they conflated the numbers so much. People were dying
Golden
for other
Honey
causes.
said.
No, 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 no.
Excuse.
It was, you know why it's an excuse? Because people were in the hospitals. They were dying for other causes. They were dying for a lot of other causes, but they wanted to get more funding. So what did they do? Oh yeah, he died from COVID. Yeah, he died from COVID. A damn car crash happens. He gets rushed into the ambulance. The doctor says, "Oh, just put him down as he died as COVID, so we get more funding." That there's a lot of testimonies of nurses, tons of testimonies of nurses explaining that they were putting a lot of patients that didn't even die from COVID, putting it down as death of COVID. That was some corrupt things that's happened, that was going on. And then, they were saying, no, the COVID shot, it doesn't, it's not, it wasn't, it's safe, it's very safe for you. And then that same Visor, whatever it was, Visor admitting that there's some side effects from it. There's Visor, I think that company, there now they admit that there's some side effects from taking it. I know there's side effects for everything, but like No, it does not. They named a specific side effect. Oh no, it's not gonna do anything with this specific side effect. But then again, like years happened, and now they're saying that specific side effect that they said nothing was gonna happen. Now it's happening. I forgot what it was exactly. It was something to do with blood clotting. There it was. There it was. Blood clotting. Oh no, it is not blood clotting. It doesn't. It doesn't do that. It's legit blood clotting. Um, Something like that. I hope that makes sense.
Golden Honey said, I know what you're talking about, and that's not how it worked. It was for if people had COVID, but let's say they had asthma. The asthma made it worse, but COVID was the underlying condition.
Okay, I mean, okay, you know, in those cases, yeah, you know, in those cases, you're right. But like, there's like many other causes and testimonies about other, other deaths not even relating to COVID at all. Like a other, I'm not sure exactly, but I know some car crashes and some other wounds or some other. You could even say like gunshot wounds, and they're just putting it down. Um, or other sicknesses and whatnot. I don't know. There's some data somewhere, but I think forcing people, what they did, actually forced people to stay inside. That's
Golden
I
Honey
really disagreed with.
said, I just searched it up and it said that was an error that happened to X and it was corrected, so yeah, it was not for funding.
Ah, come on, man. I think the healthcare system. Nah, I don't. I don't know about that. They did get funded a lot. Um,
Golden Honey said, I want to say some, but I don't know.
it just kind of feels like everybody kind of knows in the back of their head, like, kind of was kind of. Hmm, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'll just say this. Like I said, it's something I don't agree with, and I guess I'll just leave it at that. That especially the forcing people to stay indoors. And yeah, I'll say this one last thing. I'll say one last thing. Um, this is gonna kind of happen again, but with technology implemented now. I think this was kind of like almost a
Golden
precursor of
Honey
what's gonna happen.
said, it was a pandemic.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna watch this excuse. I would call this an excuse because I think they inflated the numbers so much. Um, but this is gonna happen. This was a precursor to what's to come in the future. It's like almost like a test run. Um, with technology, they're gonna be able to track everybody that has with technology. Um, integrated with us, they're going to be able to track each person to see if they have a specific flu shot or whatever, and to be able to
Golden Honey
bet
said,
it in the future.
they can track you now. Do you have a phone?
Yeah, I mean, they could, but there's gonna be one step further. Like, it's gonna be pretty much integrated with the human body, and they definitely would be able to track you for now, especially with like AI and whatever coming out.
Golden Honey said, Face with raised eyebrow. Golden honey.
Yeah, I mean,
Said.
this is my
UMM.
prediction. Um, and they be able to track you to the T, and to say the specific group that denies this, they're gonna have pretty much facts that, hey, this is gonna help you out, and if you don't take this specific deal, you know, you're gonna be considered hazardous to human life, and you're gonna be shunned out. I feel like this is gonna happen in the future. This will happen. Whether it's like vaccines or some sort of vaccines or whatever, or maybe a particular group, maybe a particular group or something like that. I'll get some. I need to get some more. What do you call it?
Golden honey. Said. Genuinely wondering, like not even trying to be shady or anything, we friends, but if I'm wrong, LMK, what is your highest level of education?
Well, high school. Well, I just went, just finished high school and did like did couple classes in college, I guess. What about you, man? What about you?
Golden honey. Said. I mean, same.
All right. Yeah. What do you mean you
Golden
know?
honey. Said. But I'm just wondering, like, what I'm missing here.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you missing, huh? I'm waiting here. What I should do?
Golden honey. Said. I feel like you hear these ideas so often you can see things from a different perspective.
I feel like if you hear these ideas often, you can't see things from other perspective. Yeah, I mean, I would agree in a certain way. Um, I mean, I've came to the conclusion to my conclusions like before I before anything, to be honest. And I was there and I was like, this seems strange. They said, I want to set out the when we're talking about COVID. It's kind of strange how they pushed it out so quick and all these things are happening. And I've analyzed this before anything, and I have discussions about this with my friends who believe the they trust, I guess, everything they see online. you know.
Golden Honey said. Because hey, I am left leaning, but I can see others' perspectives.
I mean, I would say the same thing. I would say the same thing. I'm right leaning, but I wouldn't say I'm like hardcore right. I don't think so, unless I wouldn't say that. That's what do you think I am?
Golden Honey said. No, you're deaf not, but you are right leaning.
I think the two extremes, the right and left, I don't agree with. You know, but I do see the perspectives. I would think. I mean, I think I do. That's a lot of times I kind of sit down in the fire. One of my favorite things, and I'm like, why? And one of the things, my favorite things to do is kind of like ask people why did they
Golden
believe
Honey
what they believe.
said. You are right leaning though, right?
Yeah, yeah, I would probably consider myself that. But I wouldn't go strong right. I wouldn't. Like I'll be honest. I'm gonna say it right now. Like when it comes to Trump,
Golden Honey said. May I ask what do you like about it?
um, okay, let me ask that. The biggest things what I like about the right leaning, I guess, is the conservative, conserving, you know, values, because the conserving traditional values. That is the one of the main things. Um, I like the servery, the well, you know, I feel like trying to use some correct wording here. I guess if you wanted to say that, as far as to say that, that's the reason. You know, in my relationship, at least, I could speak for my own myself, is I would like a traditional relationship for myself. So that's why I lean more towards the right. Lean. I'm not saying I'm all right. And I don't agree with Trump and all. I think he's very unprofessional. I think even though I do agree with what he's doing sometimes. I don't agree. Should I even get deep into that? Uh, but yeah, that's why I'm there. You know, the I think there should be law and order. There should be a restrict where they kind of like the immigration should be controlled and controlled. Shouldn't be flow so much like open borders or anything like that. That's why more right leaning.
Golden Honey said. But what stops you from the left? They don't stop conservatives' families.
What stops you from the left? They don't stop conservative families. Well, they do. I believe they do. They're not. They're not traditional values. That they do not. They're the opposite from traditional values. And I personally, how I want my own family, and is that I work. She stays at home. She raises the kids, and I obviously come home. Kids, what all that the good old, you know, you know, traditional, the good old traditional, family, and I think that's more right. That's not left at all. But I'm like, but I want to make sure that
Golden
you know
Honey
that.
said, they actually encourage you to be your own person and you can do all that, but I think what you mean is you want your perspective to be placed onto others.
No, no, not really. I just want it to be encouraged, like you said. I want it to be encouraged. To be your own person, I don't think so. I think they encourage more the the feminist movement. They encourage more, the be your own boss feminist movement, and I think that I wouldn't want to encourage. I want to encourage the old family, you know, the old family conservative values. I would encourage that. I wouldn't force or my perspectives to be forced to anybody.
Golden Honey said, okay, can you please explain how they stop you from doing believing what you believe in?
Well, they because the left party, the more LGBTQ, that's what they're more of, and I don't see. To me, I don't agree with that lifestyle. I don't agree with it, but doesn't mean I'm forcing that. I'm not gonna force them to believe what I believe, but I do not agree with that lifestyle or that ideology. I don't agree with that. They don't agree with mine. That's fine, but I'm more of that. You know. Oh shoot, man. Should do my Spanish lesson real quick, actually.
Golden Honey said, they don't force you though, like genuinely you can be in the left and be conservative.
They don't force you though. I don't condone the LGBT. I don't agree with that lifestyle. So I don't that's why it's like, how am I gonna be with that movement or anything like that? But I'm not gonna force them. Like I need everybody to understand is like they choose what they want to do. Yeah, I think that's why this is an amazing country here. But real quick, I might do something real quick. You can still hear me, right? You can see screen here. Oop. Freak it. Okay. You can see me now, right? I would say they don't force you to, but I don't think the conservative movement doesn't force anybody. So I don't agree. I think the far left and the far right, maybe they're the ones that kind of are very too much. But that's the thing. I like how at least we could have a
Golden
conversation.
Honey said, yeah, so this comes from what I can see is a place of maybe prejudice, but I don't want to put words in your mouth, it's my perspective.
Um, why would you say that? Place of prejudice. Let me get that definition right. To be honest, preconceived preconceived opinion, not based on reason. What? I don't understand that. I don't. Why? Why do you think that specifically? If you could enlighten me here. Well, look, I think. I mean, I think it's this simple. Like, I don't understand why you don't get what I'm saying here. Like, um, I do not condone the lifestyle of the LGBTQ. I'm not forcing them. I don't condone that. I like the traditional
Golden Honey
values.
said. Prejudice is like thinking someone is bad just because of who they are, not because of what they do.
Um, thinking like when it's bad just because.
Golden Honey said. It's kind of like I don't like this person just because of their hair color instead of maybe saying because they hurt others.
Yeah, man, I, I don't condone their lifestyle. I think that lifestyle, in a way, hurts, harms. You know, the giving. This is where I really don't agree. If we could go deeper into it, I don't condone the lifestyle because, um, I think giving hormone pills, as I really disagree with that because I've seen a lot of testimonies that they kind of regret that, or giving kids hormonal pills. I think that's really harmful, and I do not like that at all. And plus, their lifestyle I think does hurt, you know, in a way. I think it is. I think it is a sin. Therefore, it does. Sin does
Golden
kill.
Honey said. But the trans issue is separate from the gay issue.
Okay, yeah, it is, but the I think the whole thing is a sin, right? Therefore, I don't agree with, especially the.
Golden Honey
I mean, there's
said.
a
Yeah, so it's prejudice, you just kinda said it?
no. How? How did I say that? What? Their lifestyle, right? I don't think that. I think for the most part, they're not born like that. A lot of people, they're not born like that. Maybe yes, there's very few of them that maybe there's
Golden Honey
misconceptions. That is
said.
what?
Okay, but it's a sin, but are you the one sinning though?
I mean,
Golden Honey said.
for what?
Are you the one who is going to pay for these crimes?
No, I think as Christians we are called to spread. It says spread the gospel, spread the good news, spread that we all are sinners, and that if we say that there's a solution, which is Christ, and if you believe in Him with all your mind and soul, then you would change in your heart. Um, but it's not a sin for me to say it. You know, how am I sinning? And they're the ones who's paying for it. But I think as Christians, we are called to, to say that's wrong. Therefore, no. I mean, look, I do not say like, oh, I'm not gonna have a gay
Golden
friend
Honey
ever, because I would
said,
have a friend.
"See, this is why Christians pick and choose, because you will not treat someone who cheated on their husband like this. You would not say, oh, you are wrong and we want to
Oh
support
yeah,
your
you should.
lifestyle."
I mean, I disagree with what you're saying about Christians. I'm like, you should. If somebody cheats, and what I did that, to be honest, when I went to the oil field, there's a lot of people who was unfaithful, and I said it to them. So as Christians, you're supposed to say it to every sin, like any sin that you
Golden
come
Honey
across.
said, "Will you ban them from church?"
No, I don't think so. You don't think? I don't think you should do that. I think I think let's say if a brother is cheating on his wife, he comes to church, but I think we should confront him about the issue. Just like if
Golden Honey said, "But you said last time we should be allowed to not have LGBT in that community, so yeah, this does come from a place of prejudice."
well, no, 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 no. I think if a person they're allowed to, for argument's sake, right? For argument's sake, you know, if they're going to disagree and they're going to have arguments and not have a productive day, they should be able to have a specific community. And I think when it comes to public places, they could intervene in their deal because it's public. But let's say if they have an event in their own community, an event in a private area, then they decide whoever comes in or out. Just like if the LGBT community will do the same thing, and I think that's fine. But if both are in a public place, I think it's completely fine. But when it comes to church specifically, I think a church should um, be able to let anybody in, anybody. But different church, like I said, there's different people who believe in different things. Also, but I think a true Christian should be able to let anybody in the church, but be
Golden
confronted
Honey
if
said,
whatever
"Yeah,
comes
that's
whatever comes.
called discrimination though. Like, what if I didn't allow someone in my workplace because they were Muslim?"
I think work is a different deal. Like I said, it doesn't. It wouldn't matter because it's if you're hosting an event in your house or at a place of your private place, you could just only invite specific people. It's not discrimination. It's your event, and you decide to allow a certain friends or family. You're not gonna just say anybody could come in. That's what I'm saying. It's not discrimination. That don't make sense, honestly.
Golden Honey said, "I mean, yeah, but the reason you want to allow those people in is because of what though?"
Well, let's say, well, that depends on the specific issue. It depends on the specific reasons of that said person, right? And their whatever they want, you know, in their
Golden
community.
Honey said, "This one."
You're saying, okay, now you're bringing up the LGBT whatever. What if it just depends on the person, right? I do believe like if you have a private party, invited only
Golden
friends,
Honey
like you shouldn't.
said,
What?
"Why would you not allow them in?"
It's just okay. If you're talking about me specifically, maybe it'd be a different. I'll probably feel a different way. But people are allowed to host parties or host
Golden Honey
events with
said,
only specific people.
"First time meeting them, why would you not allow them in?"
It's what I mean. It's not. I don't think it's discrimination. It's just like their own community. They want it in a specific way. That's fine. If you're not
Golden
harming
Honey
anybody,
said, Let us not deflect.
It's not deflecting. I would say the exact same thing opposite. If they decide they don't want, specific it's like I'll give you an example. They got a people who I'll give you an example. Trying to think of like a painting. We're gonna invite people who only like painting, right? And but oh, what about a guy who's a freaking welder who has nothing to do with painting. He doesn't want to learn it. He just wants to come. That wouldn't make sense. It's only for painters. This is only a painting event, and you're only inviting painters. It's not discrimination. It's just an event who have a common interest. You know what I mean?
Golden Honey said. No, that does not correlate because that has to do with ability.
Yes, same thing with common interest. I'm saying interest with what if it's a interest
Golden
with
Honey
biblical text
said.
or interest with
Let us remember the hair color quote.
or a specific studying on a specific subject or specific um a specific, I don't know, whatever it is. I think people are allowed to have private events. That's all I'm saying. People are allowed to have private events. I don't think that's wrong. I don't think it's wrong at all. And their own communities, how they want to run it, that's up to them. Unless they're not hurting anybody, that's fine. Right? But let's say as a Christian at a church, you should be able to invite all. As a Christian, you should be able to invite all. But let's say
Golden Honey said. This genuinely makes me so sad, disappointed face.
I mean, I think that's just how. I mean, it is. I mean, I think they have the right to. I think everybody has the right to hold private events or private or a specific community. No. Think of people who claim that they're Christian and they say, "Oh no, you know, gay people can't come in or whatever." I don't think that's right. Maybe they believe in something else. Maybe they
Golden
are.
Honey said. I really hope like one day you can see it differently. LGBT people are people. It's just like, why do we demonize it?
We're what? They are people. I don't know why you don't understand. Like I want them to even come to church. Like what are we saying here? I'm just saying the specific private groups that don't want it, and that's fine. Just
Golden
like they
Honey
don't want.
said. They are a person, but you make them sound less than because they are sinners.
Everybody's a sinner. Everybody's a sinner. That's it.
Golden Honey said. I thought thou shalt not judge.
Yes, it says judge righteously. Actually, Matthew. To judge according to it says judge righteously in the Bible, but um well, I had a point. I had one point actually. Now, everybody's a sinner. Everybody can and will should go to church, right? They have their choice, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're less of a person. I'm just saying I don't want to condone the actions because it's a sin. If they're saying yes, I approve of this action, that's what I don't. I disagree with that. Just like if a person who cheats on his wife makes a community that says cheating on your wife is a good thing, and as long as it doesn't hurt the people, maybe that cheating on the wife thing is not a good example. But we could maybe think about another sin that may that think of another sin that whatever. But if they start condoning that action, then I'm gonna say I'm not a part of that.
Golden Honey said. How does LGBT hurt people though? Golden Honey said. Like, do you know what hurt means?
Yeah, LGBTQ, they, the castrate, castrate. Maybe that's not the word. They hormonal pills to young kids. That's the community that does that. Can you admit that?
Golden Honey said. What you mean is it does not match your POV.
It, I mean, it does hurt people. It does hurt children. They hormonal pills to children. Do you not see that? And if you want to talk about statistics,
Golden Honey said. Yes, it has happened, I've seen it.
so that's why that's harmful to kids. Like that's why that's one of the biggest things. Plus, all the other transmitted diseases. Now there's a high number specifically on that community of the transmitted diseases.
Golden
Now,
Honey said. Oh wow.
I mean,
Golden
it
Honey
is. It's real.
said.
It's a real
Crazy.
thing. It's actually a real thing. You're acting like I'm never gonna be friends with these people. Like of course, I probably have friends that are they. I've had friends before like that are gay. Like what? Why are you acting like I'm like
Golden Honey said. Yeah, I think you won T.
I've had friends? What are you talking about? Yep, I've had it. Multiple. But I haven't gone out for a while, so I haven't talked to them in a while.
Golden Honey said. Anyone can get an STD. Being straight or LGBT doesn't automatically make someone safer or riskier. Maybe this is why we should teach people the importance of sex ed.
I don't know. I saw a statistic more in that community than anything, but maybe you know give me a statistic, then I'll be alright. Then I'll be like, okay. Yeah, I want to make the record straight. I am willing, and I'm actually would invite friends from that community. Doesn't mean I condone their lifestyle, but I would be friends with them, and I'll probably that's what I want to make sure. I want to make that Um, yeah, definitely would like to make that case.
Golden Honey said, all this because of your book No Offense.
I mean, yeah, I get truth off this book.
Golden Honey said, that you never provided evidence for.
I didn't yet. I have not. Well, what was I supposed to send you specifically?
Golden Honey
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna
said,
send you some videos though.
so why are you so quick to believe it?
Why am I quick to believe it? Trust me, I didn't like snap a finger. I've read the book. I've studied on it. No, I've seen. I think I mean, we could go into this debate again. I don't think nothing made everything. There has to be an intelligent design. Has to be. Even my boy Einstein said it. There has to be a first cause.
Golden Honey said, why does there have to be?
Because nothing can create anything, and that's scientific. That is legit scientific. There has to be a first cause. And yes, there has to be. Everything comes back to the first cause. And that first cause, you want to call it some spiritual being or whatever it is God.
Golden Honey said, can you show me?
Show you the first cause. Show you what? The law of what is it called? There's that. What is that called? The law of.
Golden Honey said, that he is the designer.
Use your logic reasoning. You lose your. There has to be a. Well, I wish I could explain it like the my boys do. That and the people. I've listened to a lot of people, but they could explain it a lot better than me about the first cause or the designer. You look at a you've seen, I mean, if I know you've heard of the watch, you know, analogy. Well, not an analogy, but you know, you're not gonna look at a masterpiece and say, oh, you know, yeah, that's made it by itself. When you look at unique, you know, unique structures, and you know that has a
Golden Honey
purpose, you're not gonna
said,
say that it was created out of
yeah,
nothing.
that's not even the same thing.
That is actually the same thing though, because that requires a designer. When you look at design, when you look at specific designs that has a purpose for something, that is the same thing. You look at a watch, somebody had to design it, somebody had to make it. You're not gonna say this appeared out of nowhere. There has to be a first cause, brother. It has to be, man. I think you just don't. You don't want to. You don't want to believe. You just don't want to. Maybe sometimes, sometimes it could be emotional too. A lot of people emotionally don't want to believe because they want to kind of worship a god of their own that they make up in
Golden
their head.
Honey said, the universe has flaws, so how is it a perfect design?
How is it flawed? There's law and order. And who
Golden
creates
Honey
laws and order?
said, yeah, well, that's what people who can't prove their point save.
Well, it's like say what? Actually, you don't want to believe what? That you do not want to believe? What makes
Golden
my
Honey
argument not like
said,
doesn't make sense?
if it was perfect, animals would never go extinct and affect entire ecosystems.
Um, I'm not sure. I've told you this already that sin creates death, and that because we live here, and that the world actually is dying too as well because the sin, and therefore now we have death in the world, and we have sin in the world. Now it's there's a purpose. There's a purpose of the whole
Golden Honey said,
plan now.
but that still does not prove that there is a creator. Can you demonstrate this?
Okay. If have you seen the anatomy of our human bodies and how unique and specific things are of how our body works and functions, and every little cell and every unique specific
Golden
you know
Honey said, yeah, that's a different topic.
I'm just saying there's structure, right? There's structure. Who creates structure?
Golden Honey said, and yes, we call that biology.
Yes. Who creates structure and design? Who creates it? It can't be out of nothing. That who creates law, order, structure? And if the sun was, they said it on who said it? If the sun was a bit away or a bit too close, this world wouldn't even be here. Like it's just perfect enough for it to
Golden
to
Honey
have life.
said, but that does not prove it though.
Well, actually, I mean, how? Okay, you gotta. Can you answer? How can a perfect, um, how can law and order be like? I think the laws of science, right? If those laws were random, how would this Earth be existing? If it was just random, if the laws of nature was changing all the time, how would it be standing here? How would we be standing here? Oh, I don't know. Is that the answer? You have to legit have more faith that nothing was here, nothing created anything. More faith on that than a creator. What's more logical? What is legit more logical?
Golden Honey said, but you have yet to demonstrate it.
I gave you, like, oh my goodness. If not God, who? Can you answer that? If not God, it's what? Nothing. If not God, the
Golden Honey
universe.
said, That's not evidence. I hope
Well,
you do
I
know
think it's
that.
just better than nothing. I think nothing can create anything. That's not scientific. I think the designer had to create a perfect designer had to create structure. I don't think nothing creates structure, and that's more plausible than nothing. Is that right or not? Is you know is that more plausible? What's a counter argument? Can you give me a counter argument?
Golden Honey said. So now you're saying it's more
The
plausible,
world
no
is
evidence.
evidence. How many times I'm gonna have to say it? The world itself is evidence.
Golden Honey
That
said.
actually is.
That is not
What?
evidence, bruh.
I think the world is. If you look all around you and how things are made into its specific, to its
Golden
specifics,
Honey
it cannot
said.
be a random.
You have to be able to prove that he is the creator of.
I'll be. Let me. Can I answer this? Okay. I'm not gonna be able to prove like, oh hey God, can you come out down? Can you come right here? And boom, you're gonna see him right here. You're gonna have to. They're gonna have to have faith, a bit of faith on specific reasons. But the more plot, the the more um logical reason is a creator. I'm not gonna be able to prove 100%. Just like you don't prove 100 things 100% all the time. I cannot prove 100% that God, um, these specific things or whatever. The more logical answer is that God created. Just like you know, but man, I wish I could explain that more better. But there you go.
Golden Honey said. But then you have to be able to demonstrate why we should follow him. If the claims don't match, then it might just be fake.
You have to be able to demonstrate why we should. Okay, well, let's say if let's say you do not have a full understanding of what God is trying to say, if you have of what the Bible actually says, because that's the only way we could actually, because Christ gives us a kind of reveals. He's the only person in the planet when he was human that was able to reveal God. God himself cannot come down here because he was too holy and we would cease to exist. Jesus Christ comes down, he reveals God more, but not all the way, because we cannot fit God in our little 5 or 10. How much does a brain weigh? 10 pounds, around 10 pounds. We cannot fit a whole infinite God in our brain, so we don't understand a lot. We just could use our reasoning.
Golden Honey said. But if he is all powerful, he can make it so that we can fit it in our little brain.
Or maybe there's a big plan that we don't understand. That could also be true, is that there's a bigger plan that we do not understand yet until but he only revealed what's in the book right now for now until whatever happens after we die. You know?
Golden Honey said. I thought we talked about someone already has seen him face to face.
Um, I mean, I know the Bible talks about parables, and also spiritual things too as well. I mean, it could have been something spiritual, and he always uses parables to get messages out, and hyperboles and whatever have you.
Golden honey.
It's
Said.
true. If you come
Deflection
on,
is hard.
it's not. It's legit real. Like he legit uses um hyperbole and what he
Golden
uses
honey.
demonstrations
Said. Can you explain it to me? What is the hyperbole?
or parables. I know I can explain parables to the um second example. So like, but I can't really
Golden honey. Said. Okay, where is it in that statement?
um the the spirit, and I said spiritually too, and I think it was more of spiritual. What I think in that specific
Golden
passage was
honey.
more spiritual.
Said. I'll remind you the statement face to face.
Yeah, I'm thinking that was more spiritual there, not like legit physically, because God does talk spiritually all the time. Just like when he says that you have to be born again, it doesn't mean legit like really he has to be born again. There is, and that's why was that the Pharisee whatever he says, oh, must I go back to my mother's womb, bro? He's not talking about physically. He's talking about spiritually. I mean, when it when he says, you must eat my flesh in John 6. John 6, you have to eat my flesh and drink my blood. Does he mean actually he
Golden
needs to,
honey. Said. Face to face.
you know, John 6, this is my one of my favorite passages, says, you must eat my flesh and drink my blood. And he was talking to, I guess, the crowd. And they're like, the what? We have to eat his flesh and drink his blood? Was he talking serious? He wasn't talking like physically needed to eat his flesh and bring his blood. Was he really talking about face to face? He
Golden
saw
honey.
God's face.
Said. These passages don't matter if you can't prove his existence.
Well, you're trying to say there's a contradiction. I'm I'm legit naming other verses that says you're trying to say that's literal.
Golden honey. Said.
You're
There
trying to
is.
say that in a literal sense, but there's other passages
Golden honey.
that says,
Said. Face to face.
oh my goodness. That am I not naming other passages that says oh, eat my flesh. He says eat my flesh, but does he mean that? Or does he mean something spiritual? Because in the Bible it says eating his flesh is more the believing, and then the blood, or the blood is believing. Eating is the word. We could go deep in that Bible study there, but is that a contradiction? Did he actually mean that you need to eat his flesh? Did he actually mean face to face, or was that more of a spiritual sense? Right, right.
Golden honey. Said. Can you imagine a world with no God?
There wouldn't be any order. There'd be nothing. I mean, there wouldn't be nothing. What? There would be nothing, because nothing can create anything. Everything.
Golden honey. Said.
It's
But
logical.
can you prove that?
You can't prove anything 100%. Or at least when you're in your choices, at least let me say.
Golden Honey said. Sue, what is 1 1?
Yeah, but then what if other new math comes out and whatever? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, when you make choices, you don't trust it. You don't trust it 100%, right? When you make choices. I think the logical answer is somebody. If you if you counter that with something else, what would that be? Can you please give me another answer? If not God, can you give me another answer? What could it be? The universe that created it, that has an intelligent mind? I would call that God. What? Come on. Come on.
Golden Honey said. No, you can't lay the burden of proof on me. You're the one making the claim of a God, therefore you must provide it.
God, I'm saying, I'm not sure if you understand. I'm saying that's the more logical answer. That is the logical answer. I said, in faith, I believe that. There's some faith that I believe that. That is the main logical answer, is that something created everything. It is it doesn't make sense to my brain that nothing created everything. That's what I'm saying. I'm not, yeah, that's what I'm legit saying. If you give me another, maybe if somebody presents me
Golden Honey
another thing, then
said.
I'll
God of gaps again. We talked about this when we did not know where rain came from. We used to say gods were crying, now we know it's the weather.
well then that's, I mean, I don't think, what are that? We're crying. We're, say gods were crying. I think it's just us finding our creations, and I don't think that I don't understand that how that statement. I don't understand that statement. Sure, like okay, they didn't understand, and we still gonna still find new things. I feel like science, we're gonna still gonna find out new things.
Golden Honey said. So that's the most logical one because it's the easiest, because we don't know does not mean we should just say it's God.
Well, when it comes to the whole totality, is that the word I'm looking for? You look at it in a whole. Still, something had to order it to be. Something still had to order the rain to be there, or not to be there, but like who created the rain, who created the skies and the world, still has to be created somehow. Doesn't matter if we discovered it. Oh wow, we discovered it. Now we know it's science. Oh wow, cool. But somebody still had to create it. It doesn't appear out of nowhere. There's reasons
Business
for
like
things.
transvestite said. Cheap viewers stream bookcom remove the space WSVZBAE. Golden Honey said. You can't say that without proof because we can re-replicate weather cycles.
I think we can manipulate it. We can manipulate and whatever, but you still have to have the material there. You still have to have the material to uh to manipulate, to replicate whatever you want to say. You still have to have the material there. There's still all the atoms and the energy that takes place still has to be created. All that has to be created. It doesn't come out of nowhere. That's a more logical answer, is that somebody put it there, somebody placed it
Golden
there.
Honey said. Genuinely, I think you're not using critical thinking, like, no offense.
It's legit. The only if you that's the legit. Okay, the only thing you gave me is that the only thing you gave me is that a gop, because we don't know. I'm giving you a I'm giving you something that there's an intelligent being. You can't. There's nothing else you could grab off of. The only thing you can say is nothing created something, or something did create something. There has to be. There's no other way. You're just saying, "Well, we discovered science." Oh, cool, cool, cool. That is, I mean, something. Is there anything else?
Golden Honey said. You can't lay the burden of proof on me when you make the claim.
Well, I'll be honest.
Golden Honey said. Prove that he is the creator.
I'll be honest. I wish I could explain it a little more better, but I can't explain it as well. Um, but would you like, if I were to like I said, I'll give you some videos, right, and see what you think about it. Maybe on Discord, since I have you on Discord
Golden
now.
Honey said. Because you can't, you put a shield in your brain to protect it from your identity.
Okay, no. I before I even believed in Christianity or whatever, I was uh I was looking at multiple. I was looking at atheistic. I was looking at Islamic. I was looking at everything. I was Catholic before, but I wasn't a hardcore Catholic. But when I was digging into all the other religions, thinking of atheism, I'm thinking of everything. The more logical answer was what I came up with. Um, but maybe if you have more like other people that or other theories or whatever, I would love to hear the other theories. I would love to hear the theories and
Golden
expound
Honey
my brain.
said. Yet you can't explain how it's the most logical answer.
Yes, the legit statement, the statement is because of something, because of there's a creation, there has to be a creator. That is a logical answer. That's legit a logical answer. Because now you want me to go into detail, right? And that's what I try to explain with the human anatomy and the you know to, to the I'm not to creation, to the to the nature.
Golden Honey
So it's so
said.
complex that we don't understand.
Not how
can't
it
even-
works, because you still have to prove this is a creation.
Man, I don't want to. I think I'm not sure if you're understanding me. I think we're repeating ourselves a million times. How because of this creation, there has to be a designer. I'm not. I mean, I'm not understanding. You still have to prove this is a creation.
Golden Honey
This is the creation.
said, "Yeah, because you're putting a shovel in your brain."
How? How am I doing that? All right. I would love to see like any other any other theories or whatever. I'll I'm gonna be it's gonna be my mission to send you the videos that I've really liked, and these people could explain it way more better. I'm gonna send you some videos. That's gonna be my mission. I gotta send it to you because they
Golden
explain it way
Honey
better than me.
said, "With evidence."
Okay.
Golden Honey said, "Not just passages."
Okay. Now it's 1 o'clock. I gotta wake up at like 5, so I'm gonna be pretty messed up. It was a good conversation. I go, honey. It was great. I'm practicing my kind of practicing the questions
Golden Honey said,
or like the
"Okay, please read some science, please, genuinely. I."
okay. I will. I will.
Golden Honey said, "I can send you some PDF to some books if you'd like."
Sure, yeah. I'll like that. Yeah, I'll love that. All right, Mr.
Golden Honey said, "KK."
I'll see you next time. It was great. I mean, I like these conversations to be honest. But obviously it makes me think, right? It makes me think
Golden Honey
and whatnot.
said, "Have a great night. Genuinely don't want you to box yourself into this of a Christian because we can be more than that."
Okay, but you also have to be open-minded too
Golden
as
Honey
well. Of
said,
if this could be true, then
"You
would you
got
believe?
so much potential, Whiteheart."
If this could be true, would you believe? You got to be open-minded to that, though. Last thing I'll say there.
Golden Honey said, "I told you yes."
Awesome. Awesome. All right, just make sure. All right, I'll see you next time there, Golden Honey, whenever next time is. Sayonara.
Golden Honey said, "I don't deny the existence, just don't have enough proof to believe this."
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have to present more proof to you. Good night. Good night.